So tell me this: how does a game get played where you get, it's a $13 trillion lie, that's what I call it. There's $13 trillion, if I understand correctly, that's in actively managed mutual funds. And you've got, 259, is it million different accounts? Is that what I read somewhere?
At Vanguard?
Yeah, no, just period accounts.
It's 100 million, give or take.
100 million accounts. Say 100 million Americans even involved in the game. And how does a game happen where they're putting up all the money, they're taking all the risk, and they're giving up 70% of the return? How can you possibly sustain that in a world where supposedly there's transparency, there's media, there's the internet? How is that humanly possible? Explain that to me. I really want to understand.
Well, first place, never underestimate the power of marketing.
Yes.
I don't think anybody in the world outside of St. Louis would tell you that Budweiser is the best beer in America. But it's the most widely sold. And bang away. Those wonderful Clydesdales at Christmas. And something less fattening, more fulfilling or something. I don't know what they do with their light. And it's just marketing after marketing after marketing.
But there has to be, there is lying. I don't know if you can call it lying. When you look at the advertised return as the average return, and you and I both know the average return is not the actual return, right? If I go up 50, down 50, up 50, down 50, just 4 times, I'm supposedly an average of 0 return, but I'm down 43%. If I take real money out, $100,000, I'm down 43,000, and the mutual fund manager is saying, "Oh, you're even."
Yeah, they don't really say that, but they imply that.
They imply that.
And I guess the answer that I had to that is not a very comforting one. One good answer is they expect their smart manager will be smart forever. They expect if he's generated 20% returns, he will continue to generate 20%. And that's just ridiculous. It can't happen. It won't happen.
And why?
Well, because first, in the market return of 7%, that 20% came because the market was much better than 7%. That he might have been in a sector of the market called small cap growth, the present favorite, that has done very well, much better than the market, because there's always some group that's doing better and some is doing worse.
Right.
And but it just strains credulity to think that, for example, a very good example, back in 2000, we checked this in Money Magazine, and the average fund that was advertised in Money then had an annual return of 41%.
Oh my God.
Well, this was in the go-go era.
Yeah, 1990.
And the post-go-go era. And then the favorite 50 area, which is kind of a different kind of a go-go thing. And all of that collapsed, the go-go area in the late 70s. And the favorite 50 kind of thing all collapsed almost beyond belief in 1972, 74, actually early 73 to 1974. So they know it's not going to happen. And they should say, we all know, they should say, future returns are not, past returns are no guarantee of future returns. They should say, past returns will not recur. The past returns shown on this will not recur. And
oh my gosh.
Or another idea I had for the SEC once, trying to figure this mess when advertising was, all the advertising was way over the top then. It's not too bad now.
Yes.
I mean, Columbia funds advertise they have 51 4 and 5 star funds, but they don't tell you they've got 61 1 and 2 star funds.
Oh my God, do they really?
Whatever it is.
Oh my God.
Everybody's the same thing.
Oh my
but
God.
It's just not going to happen, and they just can't believe it will happen. If somebody said, "Look, I saw your ad. Do you think you can do 20% a year or 41% a year better in the years ahead?" They couldn't, with a straight face, say, "Of course we do." They just leave it hanging.
Right.
Let you think that.
Right.
They don't even have to lie.
Right.
So one of my ideas with the SEC was, whenever you advertise your return in a commercial advertisement, you should advertise the same return on the same funds 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years later.
Yes.
And believe me, people would have to be dragged kicking and screaming into that. I mean, these funds had negative returns, certainly in that period, the funds that were advertising at the high.